Omokri, all the things the man said against you, is it true or false? Are you a liar? A cheap liar at that?
I am going to quote, not a journalist, but an authority apparently.
This message is going to be, Peter Obi, whoever that advise you to take this step, the person is your number one enemy.
Obedience celebrates as Reno Omokri is disgraced. Reno Omokri, the Minister of Propaganda and Mockery, has been finally disgraced. So Reno Omokri, upon the issue on ground relating to Christian genocide in Nigeria, the buying of Christians, by Muslims, which they said is targeted at Christians' elimination in Nigeria. So Reno Omokri, in a quest to actually prove that this government is not partaking in Christian genocide, went as far as calling some Americans, to come and, check facts, in Nigeria if there is such thing. And according to him, he wanted to actually use the medium to actually cover up and give the international body a different record that there's no Christian genocide in Nigeria. And after the meeting he had with the so-called Mike Arnold, who didn't even post about this meeting afterwards. You understand? He came out, I was making some statement online, tweeting that, yes, he brought some American journalists, Mike Arnold, the filmmaker, and so on, that, he came here with his friends and ascertained that, there's nothing such as Christian genocide. And this did not go well. The man came out, and made it publicly clear that there is Christian genocide in Nigeria and called Reno Omokri a blatant liar. Reno is hiding his shame. Meanwhile, Mama P don't come out, so they blast the man, say, this one way they don't open your nyash like this. How you won't come outside on the yan nonsense again? They defend the present administration. We all know that the the minds behind the buying of Christians in the north, is all about genocide. It's all about trying to actually, terminate the Christian race in Nigeria. The man came out to make some analysis that over their, research and everything all the research they have conducted, that Christians are being tried in the north, and saying that churches are being burnt down. And according to his research, Christians and Muslims are not being affected as much as the Christians are being affected, stating that there are more IDP camps of Christians compared to that of Muslims. These are the things they put together to come to arrival that there is Christian genocide in Nigeria. Now, another obedience also came out to advise Peter Obi, stating that Peter Obi shouldn't have given a so-called Sowore the publicity which he is giving him recently by actually suing him to court, stating that Peter Obi should come out and debunk the news. Now, first of all, watch the video, listen to what Mama P talk about this issue, and after which I'll bring you the video of Mike Arnold debunking the news, that is circulating that, he came and made a public statement that there is no more genocide in Nigeria, Christian genocide in Nigeria. Watch the video, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button, share this video so that all the obedience get to see it, guys.
This yesterday, somebody check on Reno Omokri. We never talk him. But you man use the public place that. This is not because I support you, man. No. Only God knows if I come from Nigeria. But Reno Omokri, all the things the man said against you, is it true or false? Are you a liar? A cheap liar at that? A social climber? A nobody pretending to be somebody? If you reach Nigeria, so just now you got to summon a meticulous keeper. Meticulous keeper don't jam in a mess. The man be releasing it, papa. You not even fear, don't pim. Do they go and go they say, let's move on. Move on. I'll go to keep move on. I'll go keep move on. You better come online and respond to this. And that's a girl, the worry that block me. That girl, Reno Omokri, come outside. See your broncos on top bonnet. You don't bust everywhere they smell. Come and address Mike Arnold. Now you want to do maturity. I don't want to answer him. Let's move on. Let's leave. Shut up, your man. Where new man be giving you papa, you see what he pass you. So you go they pose in front of another man motor. You just see they use fake life, they suffocate us. Hi, pay me say this now today night this block where you block me, pay me. Oh, God, no go jam you. And today night this block where this man block me, pay me. Cause I get so many things to tell him. If he come outside, then go send a Peter will be sent him, man. Oh yo, I dedicate this song to you. Were smiling were. The thing goes Reno Omokri. I swear people.
Well, that was actually Mama P, and you're responding to the issue. Now I'm going to be playing the next video, of Mike Arnold actually debunking the news and telling Reno Omokri to. Mike Arnold actually came out on Twitter and said that, Reno Omokri is a fat liar. That Reno Omokri, all that he has said are all lies, and that over the years, all the things that Reno Omokri has been saying, that he sponsored their trip from US down here to come and ascertain that there's no Christian genocide, are all lies and all propagandas. And Nigeria, this is not just because it is involved. Reno Omokri is involved, though. You understand? This is like disgracing Nigeria internationally. I mean, we all know that the plight of Christians in Nigeria is something that is being sponsored. The man even went as far as saying that in Nigeria, over $900 million is being spent annually funding criminality, funding bandits, funding this agenda of terminating Christianity in Nigeria. I don't know what is actually giving them the morale to feel that they can actually turn everybody to become a Muslim, Islamize everybody. This issue of Islamizing the entire country, I mean, where are they even getting the propaganda from? How do they even want to start doing it? But we know that little by little, they are going to propagate these issues. They are going to bring it to reality. If not that America is already interested, and the America is saying that they are going to move in and take over, should this issue not being handled properly? Right? Well, listen to what this guy talk, and after which I'll bring you the next video of this obedience, saying that Peter Obi shouldn't have actually sued Sowore. Of course, Sowore has been making a lot of threats. Some obedience has said that Peter Obi did the right thing. If he does not set example with this, hypocrites, the rest will not stop using his name to trend. Watch the video, guys, and I'll be right back.
I am going to quote, not a journalist, but an authority apparently. How to identify a hypocrite? Their voice is so loud, condemning injustice against Muslims in USA, yet very silent in condemning genocide of Christians in Nigeria. And that person that said that a couple years ago was Reno Omokri, and he's multiple quotes, tweets like that. He made this a very big issue about Christian genocide in Nigeria not that long ago. And according to all the observers and all the organizations and watchdogs, they say it has not improved, that the death toll is higher. So I don't know what's dramatically changed, that he was adamantly, repeatedly calling it a Christian genocide in Nigeria. The only thing I know that's changed is the administration and his employer. So.
Sorry, employer? I don't have an employer. I think it's disrespectful to say that. I don't have an employer. However, that was under the Buhari administration, and under the Buhari administration, as well as you all know, I was an opposition to that administration because the president had made a statement, and that statement, and I'm going to quote that statement verbatim, where he had said that those who gave me 5% of the votes cannot be treated the same way as those who gave me 97% of the vote. And then that particular statement that you made was made after he made a statement that he will treat a particular section of this country in the language that they understand. And as a result of that, Twitter, now called X, what they did was that they deleted that post, and the Nigerian government retaliated by shutting down Twitter in Nigeria. So it was a response to that.
Well, guys, while we are criticizing Reno Omokri for misrepresenting Nigeria, we should also give, a big accolade, a big shout out to this Mike Arnold, who actually came out to debunk the news. Imagine Mike Arnold kept quiet, then everyone, including the entire world, would believe that, okay, since American has come here to actually prove that there's no such thing as Christian genocide, there is no such thing. They would have even gone to sleep and forget that more things are happening on the ground. Imagine funding this so-called agenda of, buying or, erasing the history of Christianity in Nigeria. Imagine funding is over $900 million annually. and we are living in abject poverty. Now I understand why we have bandits having well sophisticated weapons much more than our soldiers. Now we understand why Fulani herdsmen have been empowered with guns, why farmers are left unprotected. Are these things even beginning to make sense to some of us? Why is it that they are giving Fulani herdsmen who are supposed to be tending to cows? And in the long video, when I watched it, because I wouldn't want to put all those videos here, not everyone will have the patience to watch. When I watched that video, it clearly shows that over time, they have even made their research and to find out that the Fulani herds clash is not all about farmers and the herdsmen clash. These people are terrorist sponsored, giving cows to move around and buy farmers and chase them out of their farms. Today, the Benue State that was known for food basket of the nation is becoming the hunger center of the nation, because farmers are being pied, people are being pied in their sleep. Imagine, this so-called Christian genocide is spreading wide across the entire Nigeria. Remember, a couple of months ago, over 200 people were pied in their sleep in Benue State. Who are these people? They are all Christians. There were no Muslims amongst them. And this did not sound like it was a Christian genocide until the recent attacks, in different parts of the country, in Adamawa, in everywhere, all the part of the country where the church was recently burnt down and people were pied, massacred. And these things are beginning to occur to the world that something is happening against some certain religious beliefs in Nigeria. Now we'll come back to this issue. First of all, listen to what this CC Christ actually said about Peter Obi suing Reno Sowore rather. I mean, sorry, not Sowore. I've been actually using Sowore. Almost Sowore has been actually been in my mouth lately because of the activities of Nnamdi Kanu. I meant to actually say Deji, lawyer Deji Adeyanju. Yes, who was sued by Peter Obi. So the guy is saying that Peter Obi shouldn't have given this such publicity, such relevance to this so-called failed lawyer Deji Adeyanju. Now watch the video, guys, and don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and also stay tuned, because after this we'll still chook mouth for this issue.
This message is going to be Peter Obi, whoever that advise you to take this step, the person is your number one enemy. If the way you want to fight Deji, you take like this same fight when they rig this election, by now we for not there with day. Peter Obi, may I tell you, the whole world will know Deji for this matter. Both unborn children will know Deji for this thing you just do. They will write it that a brave man, a brave activist called Deji, that fought with a big politician and the politician decided to sue him. That thing will be written. So anybody when they advise you, not advise you well. Because Deji not be matter when you go even sit down the reason. Except if what Deji said, there is fat. If what Deji talk, there's no fat. So no need of sue Deji. You need to go and debunk that news if you know what is good. Because as this matter day now, Deji go make sure say follow this matter up. Deji go follow this matter because this matter go make Deji relevant for the system. We all know say Deji is not for you. Deji is for the ruling party. Deji has been looking for attention from the ruling party, and Deji just take get that attention. Please, Peter Obi, go and debunk that news. Go and drop that sue where you swan. If you know where it's good for your else, this thing when I talk, we'll later come back to that. Because Deji go take you cash cruise. Deji not get work where they do. Deji go just take you till they go court. Make the whole world see say Deji and Obi now they go court. Imagine now. The way Deji now come out from court, they will interview Deji. They will start saying different things. I swear, now you Deji won't take trend. So you better know what you are doing. You better drop this news now before it's too late.
Now, if you also check the fact that we are having Muslim tickets in Nigeria, and for the fact that even at this point that Tinubu is trying to actually bring in another person as vice president, Kwakwanso, for instance, is also a Muslim, is not a Christian. And I'm still asking, what is their motives? What is actually the reason? And it's beginning to sound like probably it is because of their agenda that Tinubu is trying to please them to, bring in a Muslim to actually suppress the voice of the Christians. But then we still have some Christians in power. But you know that it takes, it's a gradual step. By the time the masses are being wiped out, who are the people in power? They will succumb. We know our leaders, we know our Christian brothers that are representing, they are weak people, people who will not even stand, strong to defend their faith. We will see some, religious leaders, Christian religious leaders coming out to say that there is no Christian genocide. Even when their brothers are being killed daily in the north, even when Christians are not being, allowed to move the same way Muslims are moving in the north, whereas down there the Muslims are moving freely. Nobody's fighting against them. Nobody's saying that they should not set up their mosque. And it is very, very bad that all the churches in the north are being destroyed. This is very, very bad. And Nigeria is just here saying that there's no such thing. Reno Omokri is making a mockery of himself in the global stage. I'm sure by now he will be receiving strict warning, from coming to America. Probably they will lock him up the next time he will go to America, if at all he has even been there, like he has always been making mouth. Well, guys, let me know your opinion on this issue. Do you agree with what CC for Christ actually said, advising Peter Obi against lawyer Deji Adeyanju, who Peter Obi has sued, in the court about 1.5 billion naira? What do you think about this? Do you think it's just a way of giving the guy a publicity, or do you actually believe that it is better that Peter Obi sue him to actually use him as an example? Well, guys, let me know your opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also share this video. Let it go viral. Thank you for watching, guys, and don't forget to keep a date by turning on your notification button, guys, so that you get notified when videos like this drop. Thank you for watching again, and see you on my next videos.